Good evening. Welcome to your daily soul session. This is episode 186. I'm excited to share this with you tonight. So I just got off the phone with a client who I love and adore. She's such a sweet, kind lady. And at the beginning of the call, she was sharing something with me, which I was really excited about. And I got so excited that I was like, oh, as I went to respond, and somehow my brain translated that into hitting the hang up button. No idea why. I think I was so excited to take action that's what I did. Anyway, it was funny. And as I was calling her back, this is what I noticed. I had the inclination to say, oh, I don't know what happened. And I realized it was because I didn't really want to say, oh my gosh, I just hung up on you. I'm so sorry, because I would look like an imperfect coach, or maybe she would trust me less, or I'd already just asked her to wait just for a couple minutes because my headphones had disappeared behind the couch and I was busy fetching them out. And now maybe I've made 2 mess ups and that's not good enough. And so it was interesting that I just had that inclination to tell a lie. And it was right on the tip of my tongue. And then I was like, absolutely not. And I was able to tell my truth. But it got me thinking, how many times and in what areas of our life do we go to tell a little lie because we don't really want to take responsibility for something, because we're scared about how the other person is going to interpret what we've done? And that's all in our head. Right? We don't have any responsibility for that. We can just take responsibility for ourselves. So I'm glad I'm sharing this lesson because 1, it's an important one. And 2, I also think that I'm celebrating that, yes, I told the truth, because there's no need to lie. And I need to celebrate those moments because, believe me, the want to lie is going to come up again and again. And that's a pattern I want to change. I'm already changing, but it's still there. And why do I love this soul session so much, this little story? Because I'm such a believer that we must tune in to these small moments because they are significant. They tell us so much about the patterns that we're engaged in and the opportunities to make change. So with that, if you love this video, maybe you have a friend or a colleague who would be dying to hear this message because they realize they're not alone, or they're not a bad person for wanting to lie or even having lied. So if you loved it, share it, please, because I promise you there's someone who needs to hear this message. With that, I love you, and I'm going to go do a little bit more work, and then I'm going to clean the house. Not all of it, just some of it, because I've got some friends coming over tomorrow, and then I'm going to go to bed. Good night.